Hey y'all, welcome to Rice and Crafts. Today I want to show you, a while ago on my blog, I was in a blog hop and I showed this glittered ornament. Okay? And you can buy these at like Hobby Lobby for like $4 a piece, which I think is a little insane. So what I did was I just bought a regular bauble here. Just regular pink. And I have to explain that this is half done because I had recorded this earlier, and then upon looking at it I realized that half of what I recorded was off screen. So I'm gonna do it over again and do it differently this time, and I should have dug this die out first, but I didn't. Okay, what I did was I had this Sizzix Sizzlet die, and this is Scribble Swirls, and I just took a piece of scrap icky paper that I wasn't going to use, and I cut this out several times, and I will warn you, if you do it this way, you're going to cut them probably a good 4 times for 6 ornaments. Okay, what you're going to do is you need at least 2 to start with. And what I did was, well, I'll do it. I'll just show you this way. Okay, this main swirl here, that's in red. This big one right here. Okay, that's the one that I use primarily. I did use this one and these a little bit initially, but on the last several ones I did, I just used this one. And this one, like I said, minutely. But what you need is you need 2 of whatever shape you're going to use. And then I used my Xyron X sticker maker. I used the 5.5 inch one. And I sent it through one way, the right way, and then I flipped it. So it was, you know, the swirls faced right. And on the next one, these 2 swirls would face left, which gave me different designs I could use. And I ran it through my Xyron sticker maker. And when I got done, I kind of tapped it on my skin a little bit to take some of the stick off. And then I stuck it on my ornament. And I actually used this Sharpie pen that is old. Originally, I used to do my journaling with, but it was starting to die, so I bought different ones, but it worked for this. And I just, you know, made these designs with moving the swirls as needed. And then I just filled all of my bulbs with these templates. I have some glossy accents and some black ultrafine glitter. And this is not a neat project by any means, so just be warned. You're going to get glitter everywhere, and it's not going to be neat and pretty. Your work area isn't. But the ornament turns out so cool when you're done. So what you're going to do is you're going to take, and I don't know how best to do this, but what you're going to do is you're just going to take your glossy accents. You can use whatever kind of adhesive you want, and you're just going to fill in your line. I had some black glitter glue that I was using, and it works really well too as an adhesive, but I had a hard time squeezing it out of the bottle. I'll show you. It's right here, and I'll shake it up a little bit. I'll show you if I can. Okay. And you'll do it just the same way as I did that glossy accents, and I'll do it right side by side so you can see there's not a whole lot of difference. And I ended up squeezing some of it out and replacing some of some of the glitter glue with actual glossy accents from an old bottle. And you're just gonna, you know, cover it. See, there's not much difference. I mean, it's just a little bit thicker. And this is actually not as hard to come out as it had been. And that's all you're going to do, is you're just going to fill your design. And you could freehand it if you were so inclined. Or if you had that natural ability, which I don't. I needed a template in the design. I can pretty well stay in the lines if the lines are there. See, and you can see my hand shake because having to squeeze it so much. Okay? And that's all you do, is just fill in those lines with whatever adhesive you want. Now, I will warn you, if you're using the glossy accents to do this, you want to go in very small increments because it dries quickly. And when it dries quickly, you end up with these weird little spots of gloss but no glitter. So, and then when it's done, then you can come in, and I'm gonna very carefully stick that in there. And when you're done and it's dried, and it's very important, and you're gonna need to let this dry a couple times in between areas. When it's dry, you can just come in with a pencil, except I have a funky thing in there, and you're just gonna brush off the extra glitter, just like that. And that way you don't have A, all this glitter sticking to your ornament where you don't want it, and B, you don't have to worry about having glitter all over your house. Okay? And once it's dry, you know, you don't have to be delicate with it at all. Just get that extra glitter knocked off. Just like that, and you're good to go. Now this, my original one, you can see a couple spots where the glossy accents dried before I got the glitter on, which is why I'm going in and fixing it now. So, I mean, by far, glossy accents has seemed to be the easiest for me. But you need to work in smaller increments, as I've learned. And you just kind of just go in and put a nice even layer. And to get this design, what I ended up doing was I intersected the designs and made them all so they're like connected together in some way. And then I just, you know, go ahead and cover the joints where they intersect. Like here. This is an intersection here. And you just come up and just connect them. And you just do that till you get the design you like. Like I said, you want to be careful with the glossy accents that you don't do too much and get too far ahead. And I go ahead and actually flick this bulb a little bit. I mean, I'm not mean with it because it is glass. But, oops, I've got a bubble there that I don't want in my ornament. But, you know, you just come in. I've got a blank spot there, and I'm just going to come in with a little bit of glossy accents. Toss some extra glitter on there. And you just do, you know, you could do any design you wanted based on what you can draw or what kind of stencil, or, you know, you could cut an image with your Cricut or your silhouette and put that on and glitter it or flock it. the next time I do these ornaments, I'm going to get some flocking powder and flock them, because that's actually what the ornaments that I was trying to kind of make it look like, they were flocked. But when I was at Hobby Lobby that day, they didn't have any flocking powder, so I bought the glitter because I was impatient and I went, no, I want to do it now, which is probably a good thing because I started this like back in April, or not April, probably June or July I started this. So I get bored with it after a while and let them sit forever. But that's kind of how I do things. So that is my glittered ornaments. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys next time.